Constituency, friends, folks, family, tribe. I wanted to make this video to introduce myself and in the context of running for focal point of 2024, also give a little bit of my motivation and what are the different improvements that I see that could happen in the constituency next year. Of course, acknowledging that the FP mandate also suggests that there is no opportunities to lead on processes, and I should not do it under the mandate. But of course, I wanted to inspire some of the changes that I wanted to see, along with other friends that also have recognized that things that could improve could be done if we do it together. So, just to start, my name is Jen. I'm from Chile. I started with the grassroots movements, where I participated in plurinational organizations and that included different groups, and they all came together on the banner of environmental justice, social justice, and climate justice. And I learned so much in these types of movements. My time participating in Fridays for Future and Extinction Rebellion also taught me so much about organization and how to create a safe space and regenerative culture and spaces in movements. And also inside organizations of my university, which were my studies was very intersectional, coming from natural sciences focus in high school, then social sciences and information systems in college. I also had the opportunity to engage in university policy, and that taught me a lot about how to deal with different stakeholders in the same community. So one of the first personal messages that I wanted to give is that I want to make sure that we follow the example of past FBs. I want to be approachable. I want to be close to the ones that need support and channel the needs that young people have in my role of connecting with the UNFCCC Secretariat. And another thing that I value a lot is transparency, because it leads to accountability. But we can take together the things that we want to improve in our constituency and measure progress. Take it seriously when it comes to planning how we're going to achieve these things. Not do anything alone. Again, the mandate suggests that I cannot lead in any process of the constituency, but we are in this mission together. So inspiringly, I live with the chant that nothing about us is without us. More regarding on the program, I think the first things that we should do is start strategizing a common way forward after COP, very early, in a way that we can consult and we can include everyone in the process of planning next year. Doing extra efforts also to include the people that have a lot to say and how to make the constituency better for them to engage with, including people from all the Alcoys and indigenous youth communities. On the momentum of the Global Youth Statement this year, which was amazing, and consult on ways that how the Alcoys can be engaged a lot more, so we can have a better on time frame on when should we achieve results earlier coming from the Alcoys, make sure that they receive the support and we are in sync, so we can reduce the double work. Also, in the context of the Global Youth Statement, thirdly, we should set priorities on what do we want to improve as a constituency, and include indicators on how are we doing on achieving these outcomes, and setting a calendar and a Gantt chart track of improvements. Make sure that people are leading the way, and that we know who to reach out to, contributions on specific processes. The second strong point is on empowering participation of youth-led organizations. We know that the YOUNGO means youth NGOs, and we really need to live on the name in order to reduce double work, find synergies between the power that we have, and empower ourselves together and channel that power in a certain direction in order to create an enabling environment to make the base impact. So I think it's very relevant for us to create a stock take on what organizations are contributing inside the constituency at the start of the year, and then do it at the end of the year, and see how much people and organizations are there, and also seek to showcase them, because they're doing a lot of work, and our work usually fades in the wind very often. And this comes to another point that I wanted to make, which is the Youngo website. The Youngo website is a little bit old, and we should update it. We have a beautiful constituency with many people that do amazing work, but often that work fades in the wind when time passes. So we should have a better platform to make sure that contributions don't get left behind. And I think that one of the key aspects would be improving our Youngo website, where we have a virtual space so the outside world can see what are we doing, and when young people can elevate their voices. This include an improvement of the working group sections, to also add a section of the submissions that are being done, the research reports, the projects, capacity building sessions, everything that the working group does to be archived in the website. Another cool thing to have would be also an article section where youngsters can write their positions, feature their art, their poetry, and where we can inform what is going on and what are the progress in a collective manner. Another important aspect of a website would be to map all the LCOIs and the active members of the constituency, so we know where we are and where we need to reach, and what are the youth-led projects out there, because the action agenda is also very important for many young people, and it's relevant when we're trying to make the case of intergenerational equity and that we should be invested in, and to really show the power of our youth movement.